Horrifying bosses, scary interviews, we've all had one of them. Taleo, the leader in on-demand talent management solutions, wants to hear your career horror stories. Send us your video clip, no longer than a minute in length. Please don't include the names of companies or people. To kick it off, we took it to the streets of San Francisco.
I was mid-interview and the girl stops, so she's asking me a question, says, I just gotta ask, are you cool, man? Because everyone here is so freaking cool.
I was interviewing an individual for a sales job, and then I asked him his background. He looked a little funny because he was a heavy-set guy, but he also had his glasses were a little askew. So I wondered exactly what his background was, and he had just been released from Patton State Hospital, which is a big mental institution in San Bernardino.
I had a job where I was doing something for a guy that had done it before and was extremely successful at it. So anything you ever did was never going to live up to what he thought he could do.
I met with a man who wound up becoming my boss, but I was led to interview him before he took the job. And we spoke for about an hour. I knew that I didn't like him, but at the end of it, he actually asked me, so did I have you at hello?
Well, we don't have performance reviews. Maybe we should. Yeah, sometimes a lack of feedback is a problem too.
Sitting across from the interviewer, he just looked at me and he said, how would you estimate how many hairdressers there are in the United States?
I had made it to the final round, which was an interview with the CEO, but we were having trouble in terms of timing and the scheduling, and they were in a rush. They needed to make a decision and said, you know, you really have to be here tomorrow to do this final interview, even though I had a big conflict, something major going on in my office. They said, don't worry, you know, the CEO knows the situation. He's going to get you in and out really fast. So I get there, I sit in the CEO's office, and I proceed to watch him for a half an hour play ping pong and then chase his assistant around the floor with a ping pong paddle.
If you think you've got a video clip that's even more frightening than some of these career horror stories, we'd love to hear it. Send us your video clip and let the judges decide.